Uncle to uncle.
Give way, I'm coming through.
Uncle to uncle.
I'll beat my horn for you.
Uncle to uncle.
Can't take my eyes off you.
Uncle to uncle.
Welcome everybody to Uncle, the first podcast to take place live from a king-size bed. We've done it all, recording from Hedonism 2 all the way to the Rock of Love bus, and we're glad to give you the most essential podcast out on the airways. As always, I'm joined by the coolest uncle of my whole world, Uncle Howard.
Franklin, we've done it all. We've climbed the highest peaks. We've conquered Hollywood. We've conquered Bollywood. We've conquered Dollywood. I got a new idea, brother. It's going to change the world.
What's that?
You know, we've seen all these. We love the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No one loves it more than us.
Not a damn soul.
We've thrilled to the adventures. We've seen fights the likes of which you could never dream.
No.
But I want to see they should start doing reality shows based in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Imagine Rock of Love, but instead of on the tour bus, it's on Thor's goat boat.
Yeah, he does have a goat boat that's kind of a man cave, right? There's some neon lights. There's like some beer signs right there.
Yeah, he's
like
drinking beer on that. He pours it on Stormbringer.
Now, you know what I didn't like on, that's the name of it? Stormburner?
Stormbringer, that's his axe.
I don't think it's called Stormbrenner.
Bringer.
It's not called that.
Yeah, it is. His axe is Stormbringer.
Like Steinbrenner, like the fucking Yankees?
Bringer. Like it brings something.
Stormbringer.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think that's the name of it.
Because the hammer's called Mjolnir.
Yeah, I know Mjolnir.
Yeah, and then Stormbringer.
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
Yeah, Stormbreaker. Did you say Stormburner?
Bringer.
Bringer. It's
Because it
Stormbreaker.
brings the storms.
Oh, better bring a fucking jacket and galoshes, huh?
Yeah, oh, brother, because it's winter's here and it's getting chilly.
So you're talking a reality show in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, sir.
So you can, and Thor is a single guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because his lovely lady died of cancer.
You know what I didn't like about that movie?
I didn't think it was funny that she died of cancer.
No? You didn't see the humor behind that?
No, I was like, that's totally incompatible with the rest of this film.
I didn't like how it was black and white.
Oh, yeah, I know, it's history.
Yeah, right? The moment it went black and white, I said, you know what? I'm checking out, man.
I was confused because I said, wait, this movie, did they go back in time to fight Gore, the God Butcher? I liked that you had Gore, Thor, and Korg all hanging out.
That's right. You did have all those. And that's about the only thing I may have liked about that movie.
I love Gore. I liked that movie. I thought it was pretty
You
good.
thought it was a good movie? I mean, I have nothing against the movie.
I thought it was there was some funny parts in there. It was funny when they were like talking about the meeting, like, oh, we need to take minutes. He goes, minutes we don't have.
I didn't see. Now I do. You know what? I'm trying to think back. I do remember Thor getting the beer in Endgame and using what's the axe again?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker, and he was getting the beer.
Hey, Slick, pop a beer and everything seems twice as good.
That's true.
That's probably what he was thinking.
Thor loves to drink beers, but
He's
if
a
he
beer
drinks them too much, he gets all fat.
That's true. We can't have that, huh?
You can't just be playing Fortnite all day with Korg and Sneeched or whatever the little bug guy is.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Squeech.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I mean, nothing wrong with playing a little bit of Fortnite.
No, but you gotta also use your axes to smash some fools. Meek,
yes,
Yeah.
Korg and Meek, quite the iconic duo of Korg and Meek.
two bird brains.
That's the problem with the new one. There is too much Korg.
Yeah, you don't like Korg?
I like Korg. That's the thing. See, it'd be like if there was too much Newman on Seinfeld.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I deal with a little Korg for a lot of meek.
You know what I mean, right? Like it's like okay, like that Newman, awesome as the cameos, right? But a little bit too much, you know. It's not. It
Yeah.
loses its effect.
Yeah,
Same with Korg.
he's not a main eventer.
He's not a main eventer. You can't have too much Korg, you know.
Yeah.
And now Taika Waititi, he was having threesomes instead of directing this movie, apparently, right?
Yeah, Taiko one day.
What?
Yeah, there's that Cyndi Lauper song where she goes, Aiko one day.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get it there.
That's
My-
classic.
That's on me right there. You know,
You're
when
not
it
a
comes...
big Cyndi Lauper guy?
No, I'm more of a
I'm a nice man.
guy.
Bump. Yeah, you are an ass man.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it seems like people would rather be an ass boy than an ass man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them.
The ass boys?
The ass boys. I'm not a fan
Yeah,
of
they
the ass
stink.
boys. They're just kind of hammy guys, you know.
They're not very good at wrestling, man.
They like to wear Shawn Michaels 1992 gear.
Mm-hmm.
Like their favorite iteration of Shawn Michaels is like the pudgy mullet. Like...
Lost his smile era.
No, they like the before that. They
Oh,
liked
yeah,
it
yeah,
with
yeah.
it with his smile, with the chaps, with
1993 Shawn Michaels.
90, 93, 92, even a little 90. Oh no, 92, 93.
Yeah.
You know when he was
I think it
kicking
was-
Marty to the curve.
Yeah. Boy, that was a mistake.
Yeah,
Well,
imagine.
Imagine if you had known what would have happened to Marty, you would have never been so mean to him.
Man, Marty really went off the deep end.
Yeah, he lost. Shawn Michaels might have lost his hair, but Marty lost his cool.
I think, in this one case, I think I would rather lose my hair than end up like Marty.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Marty's had a hell of a lot of adventures. He's murdered a man.
He has murdered
He's
a man.
fallen in love with his own daughter.
It wasn't his daughter.
Well, that's why.
No.
Yeah.
That's why he's like, I can finally fall in love with her because I
Yeah.
found out she wasn't my daughter.
What a relief that must have been.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Marty Jannetty is a pro wrestler, or he was a pro wrestler. I guess right now, it's not anymore. I guess I don't know. Has he worked lately?
I don't know.
He was
He
doing some
might
Joey
be.
Janela matches, but I think
Yeah.
at a certain point, and he's kind of a Facebook legend.
Yeah.
Can we agree on that?
He's like the guy they made Facebook for.
They really did. Facebook was tailored for him, and people like him because those are the people who like voted for Trump and all that.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a guy that does well with 140 characters or less, you know?
No, this man needs he needs time to tell a story. He needs
Yeah.
time to react to things. He needs time to reply to the dumbest clickbait. Like you can't put Marty on Twitter. Like that's not gonna work for him.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. He needs time to let it air out.
He does, and he'll interact with anybody.
Yeah.
So Marty Jannetty, popular wrestler in the 80s, 90s. He posted on Facebook. This is many years ago, maybe like 5 or 6 now, roughly.
Yeah.
Before 2018 actually.
Oh, well, that's 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, bleak. So Marty posted a photo of the woman who turned out not to be his daughter, and he said, "If you loves me as much as I loves you, you will give your opinion. Just did DNA 2 weeks ago. She's not my daughter. We both held out of sex because you don't do that. But now that we ain't, from a guy's side, she's pretty hot. But she's
Yeah.
been daughter. I want to too, but can't get past that." This is Marty's words.
Sure, yeah.
So he was reaching out to Facebook.
And saying, yeah, hey, do I have your permission?
Yeah. And then immediately after, he posted a photo of him in Brutus Beefcake in some very like kind of faded distressed jeans.
Some Damn fine jeans.
and Affliction shirts.
Yeah, they looked good.
They looked good. This was in 2018. So
Those
yeah,
are
that's
a couple of cool guys.
yeah. So Marty Jannetty, man, I think they're yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of Marty Jannetty.
You know what? I take it back. I'm sorry, Sean. I don't want to be bald. I'd rather be a lunatic than a bald man.
Yeah, and Sean didn't even go bald with grace. Like,
No,
you know,
like Stone Cold.
yeah. Yeah,
You know,
Stone
Howie
Cold.
Mandel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like a Howie Mandel.
Sean wishes he could have gone as great because Howie went sleek. He went from Jerry curl, just tons of gel to, a silky seal.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He looks like you could put him in a wind tunnel and he wouldn't even know.
Howie's basically the Black Adam meme.
Yeah, where his head is all huge, flying down at you.
That's right, trying to offer you the right briefcase.
Don't shake my hand.
Oh man, yeah. Shawn Michaels, he held on to it like the fucking fallen ruins of ancient Greek, just clinging to it, and it was a bad look.
You know, I bet that once Brett Michaels starts to go bald, he'll just shave his head clean off.
Yeah, and I bet he'll look like $1 million.
Yeah, but I mean that's nothing he needs to worry about.
No, he doesn't have to worry about going bald, man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's ridiculous.
You know, I was reading about Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a situation once with Rob Schneider,
Mm-hmm.
who was just like, "You need to get over your fears,"
Sorry to bother you, big boy.
And he's like, "I'm shaking your hand right now," and like Howie was just like, he's I think he has like OCD or something.
Yeah.
And
great video.
Yeah, right. And Schneider's just like, but Howie's basically like, you don't get this, and he just forced his hand, shook his hand. I think it was like on Today's Show, and like Meredith Vieira or one of these old white ladies gives like Howie some hand sanitizer, which you would want anyways if you're shaking hands with Rob Schneider.
Yeah, you don't know where that guy's been. There's also a video where Howie Mandel was on like NFL Today or something, and Marshall Falk shakes his hand.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah.
But did he not know?
Yeah, he like kind of sneaks up on him and grabs his hand. And
So you think this is intentional?
"Ah." Yeah.
Oh. That's
I hate them.
That's what Howie was thinking,
Yeah, he said, from my point of view, it's Marshall Falk who's evil.
But it is fucked up. I think it is fucked up. Don't do that to the guy.
Yeah, but he just wanted to see what would happen, He was curious.
How much does that guy weigh?
How much does he weigh?
Yeah.
That's what I would, if I saw Howie Mandel, I'd say, I'm going to do something that's really going to bother you. And he'd be like, don't do it. Don't shake my hand. And I'd say, how much do you weigh?
What a sick joke.
Yeah. Well,
Do you think it's a sick joke?
I
You
don't
think it's one of the most beautiful things you've ever heard?
I think it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard, man. But
Yeah.
anyways, main point, fuck Rob Schneider. So Rob Schneider, disgraceful. Shawn Michaels, disgraceful. Howie Mandel, Marty Jannetty,
Class acts.
class acts. Chisel some room there in the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, for Howie Do It.
That's got to be an easy one to make, right? Just chiseling a bald guy.
Yeah, it's just you just leave the rock like it is.
Right? Just polish it up a little bit.
If I was bald, I would say, "Oh, I'm not bald. I've just got a, granite head."
What?
Because it's like, just like a big granite rock, like a boulder. Just looks like a bald head, right?
So you're saying like you shave it, like
Yeah.
that's you just tell people you shave it.
Yeah, but I'd say like, oh, it's like as mighty as El Capitan.
Okay, all right. So you would try to spin it, essentially.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is cool.
This is cool, and I could grow hair.
Yeah, if I wanted to have hair, I totally could.
Yeah, there's a few balds like that out there,
Yeah, there are.
And there's nothing wrong with being bald. It's just, it's the matter of how you go about it.
Professor X is bald.
No, he wasn't.
Not originally, but then he became bald.
No, he had. See, Professor X wasn't bald. Now he was. Don't get me wrong. Yes, he was bald.
Yeah.
But the hair was getting in the way of his powers.
Yeah, he thought him out of his head.
You don't remember in Days of Future Past where he was walking again because Beast gave him a serum?
Yeah, he could walk, but at the cost of his powers.
Yes, at the cost of his powers, and he could have hair as well at the cost of his powers.
Oh, I didn't really like Days of Future Past that much.
You didn't like Days of Future Past that much?
You know I don't like time travel, brother.
Oh, too confusing for you, huh?
It's stressful because I'm always like, are they going to get back to their own time?
I get that. But their own time was bad. Their own time had all those Iron Man robots destroying them. The Sentinels.
Yeah, I think those are cool.
they were kind of like Justin Hammer's his guys.
Yeah.
Where he's like, that's a lot better than a couple cheerleaders.
Yeah. He came out dancing, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, so the Sentinels are very, very similar to the Iron Man 2. I guess you could say Iron Man is kind of one of the more influential movies of modern cinema.
I think it is. I was thinking a lot about Iron Man today.
It's amazing how Iron Man's now, like how Star Wars inspired everybody. Iron Man, that's going to inspire so many great movies.
Yeah, it's like, that Elon Musk is like a real-life Tony Stark in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
That's your uncle talking.
That's not my uncle.
Hey, Tony Stark's not your uncle?
No, Elon Musk's not my uncle.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't think he's anybody's uncle. That guy's a loser.
What's he, so he's like, kind of, I don't want to really talk about what he's doing lately.
I don't know. I ain't paying attention no more.
Suck it on, chill it out.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he is sucking on. I don't even think he's doing anything that cool, man.
He really is. Yeah, he wishes he was sucking on chili dogs. That'd at least be amusing.
Yeah. That guy has, that guy might think he's funny, but as far as I'm concerned, I ain't laughing.
How's Twitter now?
I don't know, man. I don't really look at it no more.
Really?
Yeah, I don't look at Twitter no more. Yeah, it lost its touch. What can I say?
Yeah.
I need to speak to you about whose cock my daughter's been sucking.
That should be posted on Twitter, but so you don't go on it anymore. It seems.
I go every once in a while and I just go like, hey, just a reminder, like you can
plugged the
subscribe
show.
to the Patreon. Yeah, but other than that,
It's a little transparent. No, you don't try to interact with anybody.
No, I don't want to interact. I never. You know what? All those people, they're cucks, brother.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Especially some of them subscribe.
Yeah, no. If they subscribe, they're all aces and eights, as far as I'm concerned. But other than that, they're a bunch of cucks.
Oh boy.
You sound like you've been drinking this early in the morning, bro.
What do you say is the demise of Twitter? And don't say me, leaving, because leaving. I got ousted. I would have stayed gladly.
Yeah, I know. Just every time I'm like, I look at it about once a day just to see, hey, is something cool happening? And every time I see it, it's just like, you can tell that the hateful ways are increasing like never before.
You think the algorithm is like getting conservative?
Yeah, it's getting racist over there, man.
Damn, man. That's shit.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Yeah, I can't. I've got, Spider-Man and Spidey sense, but I've got racism sense.
Oh, man.
When something's racist, I can always tell.
Yeah. That's some shit, man.
Isn't that a good talent, though, to have?
I guess it's a good talent to have. Shit.
I'm not a racist. That's what's so insane about this.
And then I think about that and I go, that's true. He's telling the truth.
Damn. Your racist sense is letting you know there?
Yeah, my racist sense is telling me something. This man's not racist.
He said so himself.
Yeah, why would he lie?
So that's crazy. I thought people were being mostly dramatic, if I'm being honest, that like, it's gonna die, it's gonna go to shit.
I don't think it's gonna die. I just think it's like they allow people to say a little more racist stuff than they used to.
And that shit's really showing up on your timeline?
It seems like it, but maybe that's, what do they call it? Confirmation bias.
No,
you
yeah,
just
I got
expect to see it, and so you're like, okay. But, it was never, like, fucking great over there.
Okay. I thought it was, there was some moments there. It was great. Like, oh, man, Twitter's awesome today,
No,
guys.
but there was always, like, if you dug around a little bit, you could find people saying some uncool stuff, you know?
Naturally, I mean,
You're on the
Yes.
internet, so that's going to be a given.
right. And I think just being on there and just the mutuals, and just
They're always whining, those mutuals. What a
not
bunch
all
of
mutuals.
crybabies.
No, I mean, it's not even mutuals. It's the mutuals of a mutual, and you're seeing, all kinds of opinion. I mean, I think back a lot to the Mandalorian breast armor debate.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
There's a lady complaining about.
Ugh, that's none of your business, lady.
A lady was complaining about. I guess who she probably voted for, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
Trump.
yeah, sure. But she was complaining about the breastplates on the Mandalorian,
Oh
on
yeah.
Bo-Katan.
Mm-hmm. Because a lady wants to get lasered right through her breasts.
Right? Yeah. I mean, you got to protect the essential goods, brother.
Yeah. No one's mad when a guy's wearing a cup.
Right? Now where was she when Batman and Robin had the butt armor, the butt scene in Batman
Nipples.
Forever? The nipples, right? I didn't see this lady writing a big article on Medium.
Yeah, oh, it was like,
What's going on?
yeah, what's going on if you got problems with nipple armor? That nipple armor was a little something for daddy.
That was, and the butt stuff too, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, there was a nice shot of Batman's butt.
Yeah, I think in one movie, did they redo that shot of in Batman Forever, and then in the Batman and Robin, they did it with Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then they did it with both of them. They show like both butts, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I mean, Batman's gotta have a good butt, you know? Because otherwise, what's he doing? He's wasting his time.
So in Batman Forever, there is the scene is called the suit up scene. I think there's a GIF of it. I'll try to make a video of it. So he puts on his belt, and his gloves, and all that stuff, and then you see, boom, a shot of his butt, just gratuitous.
Well, because you would think Batman's got to have a strong butt because he does a lot of jumping, right? And that's a butt-oriented movement.
Yeah. So, I mean, what can I tell you? You say Joel Schumacher's very sorry. Didn't he pass away?
Oh, I don't know. I hope not. I'd love to see him do another Batman movie.
He apologized for Batman and Robin, which is
he shouldn't have. That movie is great. I was just thinking the other day how much I like that movie.
Yeah. He died in June of 2020.
Because people were being mean about his great movie?
Maybe. I don't know. He was close to 80, or he may have been 80.
Well, and so just one day he decided he didn't want to be alive anymore?
I don't know. I don't know.
That seems a little suspicious.
Now, he was fine on June 21st of 2020.
Yeah, he had lived 80 years happily as could be. And then one day he just decides to up and die. That doesn't make any sense.
And he was born in New York City, and this is interesting. He died in New York City.
It seems like he's got bad luck in New York City.
Yeah. And where does Batman take place?
Gotham's. Yeah, basically New York City.
Basically New York. Now, he was in a coma in 2014.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just looking
Why
this
did he
up,
decide
man.
to do that?
I don't know. But he was in a
made
coma.
some weird decisions.
Yeah. So maybe he made some bad decisions here.
Yeah, maybe he owed money to the government.
And there's a Michael Schumacher.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know who that is. He had a skiing act. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just on Google right now. I don't know if he was related or not.
To Joel, there's a lot of Schumachers in this world. There's a lot of Schumachers, but there's not enough shoe wearers.
Hey, well done.
Thank you.
Well done, man.
You sound like you've been drinking this early in the morning, bro.
Again, Stephen A.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not on my media board game here today.
It's okay, man. Not
Because
everyone.
it's stuck. I only have access to the same 9. Okay, I just scrolled down.
Oh.
There we go.
Why?
There we
He
go.
is
I'm back
white.
at it. So yeah, rest in peace, Joel Schumacher. What can I tell you?
Yeah, I hope he's still okay.
Well, he's dead.
Oh yeah, I hope he changes his mind about that.
I hope so too. I hope so.
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be dead.
No.
You know, I'd
So,
say, hey,
yeah.
that's not for me, Jack.
Let them come.
Yeah, now that's my movie right there.
Man, are you excited for Transformers?
Rise of the Beasts, brother. I am so excited. That trailer was sick. That trailer was sicker than former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro.
Is he a 3-time COVID haver?
Yeah, then there was a headline a while ago that said he's so sick he can't even wear pants anymore.
It's like telling your partner, "Oh, I'm so sick. I can only get blowjobs now. I can't really do any positions."
Yeah, I feel too bad to do anything but get blowjobs. Yeah, that's basically how sick Bolsonaro is. That's how sick Rise of the Beasts is, man. That movie looks so cool. There's robots in there, and they transform. You got the Maximals and the Predacons.
Oh, are those the names? Because they're all animals, basically, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, but you still got the Autobots in there. I don't know if we're going to see any Decepticons, but there's Autobots because Optimus is in there. Mirage is in there. And Mirage, that's the Porsche. You know who he's voiced by? Everyone. Pete. Mayor Pete.
Mayor Pete Davidson?
Yeah, Mayor Pete Davidson's doing his voice.
You know what? I'm glad it's just a voice then.
Yeah. I bet he does a good voice. Why, you don't like that guy?
I don't have an issue. I don't take issue with him. Here's my thing. I don't get it. I don't get like there's people like, oh, they're not my kind of people. Yeah, it's just you're not a Pete Davidson guy. Yeah, but there's people like, oh, I'm not a fan of his, but I get the fanfare. I totally understand it, You're
the opposite. You are a fan, but you don't know why.
Yeah, I think he's probably a great guy.
Yeah, he's fine. I've only seen him in some stuff, and I'm like, there he is. He's said a couple jokes, and then he goes away.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I like the old SNL back in my day with Sandberg and
I don't like how that guy's not enough of a socialist.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson, why didn't you ever vote for Bernie Sanders?
That's a legit reason some don't like him.
I'm sure it is. They don't.
He was kind of a cuck for Dan Crenshaw, though.
Oh well, who cares, man? Dan Crenshaw's a Navy SEAL, man. You're gonna talk shit to that guy, he'll shoot you.
No, I wouldn't talk shit to his face,
guy
but he
killed
apologized
Osama bin Laden.
to him. He didn't kill bin Laden.
He was the guy there. He killed bin Laden. He killed Benoit. he killed Ben Simmons.
Killed Ben Simmons' hope of
career.
Yeah, averaging double figures here, but
yeah, what a loser that guy is.
Well, don't be mean.
Why not?
ISIS wants to get you.
Yeah, Ben Simmons, that's for you.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like,
yeah, you hate him.
I don't hate him. I'm not like, oh, he needs to vote for Bernie.
Yeah.
Like, then I'll like him. I like comedians that vote for Bernie.
Yeah.
What a weird fucking... The left can be cucks.
I like comedians that aren't funny.
Actually, speaking of which, did you see that link I posted on the Discord of Tim Allen response on TikTok?
Whoa, no. Tell me about it.
So Tim Allen was on TikTok. Paul Scheer brought this up, so I'm just regurgitating at this point, but
yeah,
we have better takes than him. Tim Allen was on TikTok, and they were showing like comments, and he was responding to them about his new movie, The Santa Clauses.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, wow, that's so nice. Oh, that's really funny. Just kind of giving these blanket responses. He wasn't even responding to the tweets like, celebs reading mean tweets. He wasn't even doing that. He was like, hey, that's really true. Hey, how'd you figure that out?
Yeah.
Like, that's all he was doing.
Tim Allen doesn't put effort in unless you're paying him the big bucks.
That's right.
I love Tim Allen, man.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I'm ready for. You know what? I'd love to see Wild Hogs 2 one of these days. That's all I want.
They gotta hurry the fuck up on that.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you think Tim Allen's a big Trump guy? I know he's a Republican, but is he like Trump in particular, or just kind of like any Republican that'll get the job done kind of guy?
You know what? I know people are gonna think he's a fucking Trump. Like, I don't think he's a Trump guy. I really don't.
Yeah,
I think he like likes Trump enough. Like, he's like,
he's fine, but he seems like a kind of guy who'd be like, well, I like Trump, but he went a little too crazy, so I want a guy who doesn't get too crazy.
Well, that's the problem, though. That's why DeSantis is dangerous, though.
Yeah, because he's not too crazy.
Exactly. That's a problem. That is going to be I don't think Tim Allen is a big fucking like, yeah, Trump's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, but
but that's my issue then, because if he was a big Trump guy, I guarantee we could get Trump to say like, you've got to make Wild Hogs 2, it'll be absolutely fantastic, and he'd be like, yes, sir.
Oh my!
But if he's not a big, if he's not a big Trump guy, no one's gonna ask him to do that.
That's the problem. He's not a big enough contrarian. Is kind of it, huh?
Yeah.
Like I think he likes Trump because he's a contrarian, but he's not gonna be like, that's my guy. I love him all the way.
Yeah, he's like a guy who's like, he's kind of like Doctor Strange at the end of Infinity War, where he's like, he'll give you in Thanos the ring because he knows it's the only way to win in the long run.
So you're saying Doctor Strange giving the time stone to Thanos is the equivalent of Tim Allen not being a diehard Trump guy because he still wants to make Wild Hogs 2?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's both selfless acts by Tim Allen and Doctor Strange here.
Yeah, two great guys.
You're right, though. Like, if Trump was like, I love Wild Hogs, fantastic movie. I'm sorry for my Trump.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Here's my Trump. Excuse me. I'm the former president.
Hey, I'm the president.
That's Mr. Trump?
Hello, how are you?
Damn. Oh, sir, it's an honor. But yeah, I think Trump, I don't know, man. I think that'd be like an adverse effect. Like, it would have to be like there's some shitty conservative studio, and it would just be like, there'd just be like pronoun jokes and like,
Oh, yeah, there would be great pronoun jokes.
Tim Allen riding his hog, and then he sees somebody pull up there, and they're just like, he's like, what model's that?
And he's like, well, it identifies as a Harley.
He's like, yeah.
Isn't that what it would be? It would be exactly that joke.
It would be exactly that joke. It looks like a Vespa. Wow, you're very intolerant.
Yeah. Triggered much?
Oh, man. So the Wild Hogs wouldn't be PC enough, and they would be looked at like the Del Fuegos were.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be cool.
They're the new villains.
Yeah. Oh, man. That would be wild, actually. The Wild Hogs.
Hogs. Oh,
They make a movie and it's like about what would be like the young PC, like they ride like Vespa scooters around or something.
They ride Vespa scooters around, and then they like insult like the Wild Hogs. Like, do you understand the carbon emissions those those rocket launchers are producing there?
Yeah, and they're like, sorry, Snowflake.
Yeah, and then he was like, they're gonna be like, you got to think a little bit more of the environment, and then they'll throw like their like a venti Java mocha coffee at the Wild Hogs.
Mm-hmm. He'll throw it right at Tim Allen, and Tim Allen ducks, and it hits William H. Macy right in the face.
What a sick joke!
And truly, that is the sickest joke. He's like, "Hey, I'm on your side."
Yeah, I agree with you guys.
Oh shit! So William H. Macy will be like,
he'll stick up with his friends, but he'll ultimately be a wild hog till the day he dies.
Yeah,
so
but he'll
like,
still be
I don't
like,
know, those guys make some good points though.
He would be like, he's like, I think we should be more in tune with our feminine side, guys.
Yeah.
I got talking about just getting a fuel efficient vehicle.
Mhm.
Adding some mods to his Harley so it produces less greenhouse gases.
Yeah.
And putting some pronouns in his Tinder bio.
Yeah, on his LinkedIn or something.
His LinkedIn, right? See, now I can see him getting catfished on Tinder in Wild Hogs too.
Oh, that would be really good. That would be funny, man. If he got catfish, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go on a date with a supermodel. And John Travolta's like, oh man, you're living in a fantasy, man.
Man, you're crazy.
Oh man,
that would be cool as hell, dude. I think we've made a good movie.
Wild Hogs 2,
Bachelor Ride,
Patriot Ride. The Wild Hogs are going to DC.
Oh yeah, they're going to DC because there's a protest, and they can't be like too explicitly political about it, so it'll just be like, hey, we gotta go stand up for our freedom or something like that.
I think it'd be interesting if there was more of a coincidence, like they're going there to reunite, and then they get swept up and like the insurrection's happening here. And they try to calm down both sides. They try to be like, hey,
they would totally be both sides, guys.
They would be like, hey, listen, we might not like the result, but they won fair and square. It's our job to keep them accountable. Now that doesn't mean storming in there. And you guys, you should be ashamed of yourselves for all these laws you're passing. I mean, come on.
Yeah, this isn't what the founding fathers had in mind.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You'd be like, both sides should be ashamed of themselves. You for raiding the Capitol and you for being in the Capitol.
Yeah, yeah. And if you guys didn't make these guys so mad, they wouldn't be trying to overthrow you.
Oh, you're right, sir. We didn't think of that.
And then they make a good ass point, and everyone's like, "Oh, you made a good point." And then they turn around, and William H. Macy's is standing in front of the Lincoln Memorial, and his pants fall down.
No, they catch William H. Macy with his pants down, pissing on the Lincoln Memorial because he had to go so bad.
Oh yeah, and the liberals are like, "Hey, he's one of us after all." He's like, "What? No."
I just really had to go and I couldn't find a bathroom.
I just had to pee, guys. Come on.
Oh, but they got to take a jab at William H. Macy, kind of like his criminal actions,
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, that's right. And isn't William H. Macy a big liberal actually in real life?
I have no fucking clue.
He seems like he would be. Wait, I'm thinking of Bill Pullman or whatever.
Oh, that's a big difference, man. Didn't he pass away?
The other one. Which one's married to what's her name? Sigourney Weaver. Right?
Bull Pillman.
Yeah.
Which one?
Isn't one of them a big liberal? He's married to that lady.
That's what a great descriptive that you've given us here. Yeah, that liberal who's married to the lady.
The liberal who's married to these liberals, they love to marry ladies.
Don't be asking me personal questions.
We're not doing the full thing. Sorry, Mr. Poodler.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, well,
you're too impatient for drops.
We ain't fucking friends, okay?
There
this
we
is
go.
Business.
There you go. You happy, Pappy?
I am happy, Pappy.
Damn, so we've pretty much ridden Wild Hogs 2 just on the fly here, man.
Yeah, Patriot Ride.
Patriot Ride, yes.
And there'd be a part where they kind of make friends with the liberal scooter group. And
yes.
Then John Travolta's cooking something up in the morning, and they're like, "Oh, that smells good. Is that vegan?" And he's like, "Sure it is."
And you're like, "This is the best vegan bacon I ever had."
Yeah, and he's like, "Ha ha ha! What they don't know won't hurt them."
Right.
But then it turns out she's deathly allergic to bacon.
Right. So she starts. So who should be in this group then? I think Pete Davidson should be there.
Pete Davidson's gonna be in it. You gotta have Anya Taylor-Joy.
Right. So maybe she just has explosive diarrhea in the Travolta
Yeah,
house.
she's got big diarrhea.
She's like, this, you told me this was vegan.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. That was pretty cool.
I don't know. I never heard that sound before in my life.
Oh, you never heard that before?
Never.
You should be pretty accustomed to that sound.
What the fuck is that?
Aren't you used to hearing that all the time from how much you win at a Marvel Snap?
Oh. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah. See, I was thrown off by it. That like I hear like I get a different sound effect because I'm in the gold class.
Sure.
I have the gold deck.
Yeah.
Cards.
You've got the cosmic cube.
Yeah, it says winner for me.
Yeah.
It says marvelous win. Then it goes.
That's so cool. I get so
pumped. Gold gets that.
I get so pumped whenever a movie starts with that.
Oh man, right?
You see like slow motion Cap throwing the shield at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see Groot running into Wakanda.
Yeah, God, that's so cool. I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers.
Iconic stuff, man.
Yeah, God, that's a damn good movie.
The movies.
Those are the movies. And speaking of,
we got traditions in the king size bed, don't we, Uncle Howard?
Yes, sir. Yes, we do, brother.
Oh man, every single night, me and my Uncle Howard, we love to pop in and watch a mighty fine movie.
We love the movies, baby.
Man. So my movie, I put on Netflix recently. You know, I said, why not, right?
Yeah.
You know, they claim to have every movie.
Yep.
I don't think they do.
No. But they got a lot of damn good movies.
They got a lot of movies. There was a time when people were like, Netflix has everything. And it's like, no, it doesn't. Don't lie. You're a liar.
Yeah, it's got the man who killed Hitler and Bigfoot, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. But it also has a little movie. Let me give you a little clue.
Pink Panther?
Fuck you, man. Sex in the City 2.
Oh, shit. You watch that, huh?
Dude, there's a guy named Mr. Big.
Well, that's cool.
He's probably got a big-ass dick, huh?
He must have a big bank account, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's right. He works on Wall Street.
Oh, brother, that's where all the deals get made.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they should make a movie called Wall Street, but it's WAHL for and it's the Wahlbergs.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be sick, right?
Yeah.
So it's got, all right, you know the cast. You know Sex in the City. We're talking Mr.
Miranda.
Big. Oh, yeah. Carrie, Samantha, all the ladies. But this one has Liza Minnelli doing Beyonce's Single Ladies at a wedding.
Now that's cool.
So here's the thing. I'm going to explain this movie to you, okay?
Yeah.
There's like a sheik talking to like Charlotte. I'm sorry, Samantha, the sex-driven lady. And he's like, you know, because she like has like the ultimate like fashion blog or like the cool blog.
Yeah.
Like everything that cool is happening in New York. Like,
yeah,
you know,
she's like the gossip girl.
She's like the gossip girl, but she's also setting the trends.
Right.
Okay. So like, what was the lady in Parks and Rec that set the trends that like, you know who I'm talking about?
Donna.
Well, Donna was a trendsetter, but there was a specific person and that they would always get excited about because she had the best trends.
Yeah, that's right. I forget her name, but
yeah. But anyways, so you know this chick's talking to Samantha, and he's like, "You have to come to Abu Dhabi," and she's like, "I don't know." He's like, "No, this is the new Middle East. You're gonna love it here."
Oh yeah, the Middle East is woke now.
This is the new Middle East. You're gonna get Maybachs. You're gonna get the royal treatment. All right.
Yeah.
So the ladies go there, you know, and you know they do some shopping, but you know I keep calling her Samantha, but no, Charlotte, yeah, Samantha, sorry, she has sex on the beach, and they were not cool about that in the new Middle East.
No, they don't like that there, man.
Yeah, so they threw the ladies out. You know, they were not happy about it, and that was the movie.
So the movie is just them getting thrown out of the Middle East.
It's essentially there's a wedding, there's some problems in relationships. Oh, there was a subplot between I guess Charlotte,
Yeah.
and her husband, because their nanny has a huge rack, and they're like, oh no, I think my husband's falling for the nanny with the huge rack, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out it's okay because the nanny was a lesbian. So, and they were, they're just like, oh, that problem solved.
Yeah. Then the guy won't like her anymore.
That's right. That's 100% right. So they get thrown out of the Middle East. Charlotte was jealous because her husband might like the nanny with a huge rack. And then they get thrown out of the Middle East for being terrible people. And the Middle East was not that new after all.
Yeah, well, the Middle East is not some people say even though it seems really cool there, you can have a beast in a cage and all that.
That's right. Yeah, you could have a car in the 72nd floor of a building.
Yeah, but some people say there's stuff about the Middle East that isn't that cool too.
Well, they got WWE though.
I know they got everything.
They got everything.
They got the World Cup.
They got the World Cup. They got a Ferrari on the fucking 72nd floor.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think we would be good Middle East guys. They got run by fruitings.
Yeah, run by. I think we would take a payday to do some Middle East shows.
Yeah, dude, I would be there in a minute. I would love to be there. Actually, I think it'd be fun.
It could be fun too, in all honesty. Just chill at the hotel. Fucking
yeah, you just look at these dudes driving Rolls Royces everywhere, and you're just like, whoa, that guy's rich.
Yeah, that would be cool to see some rich people, huh?
Yeah, it would be cool, man.
I'm down for that shit, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little. These liberals, they're not as open-minded as they say they are.
No, they're against the new Middle East.
Yeah, they don't like the new Middle East. I don't even hear them say much good about the old Middle East.
No, I don't, man. That's yeah. And that, so there is a joke that maybe Van possibly wrote. I don't know. We need to ask him. But in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I forgot the name of the sergeant. I do apologize. He says he was a big Sex and the City fan, or he became one on the job, and he was like, Abu Dhabi, Abu don't bother. So we got to ask Van if he wrote that.
Oh yeah, Chief, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the actor is
Andre Braugher.
That's right, talented man.
Yeah, that guy should be in a Marvel movie.
Hey, yeah, I'd like to see that too.
You know what? He would have been a good Thanos, actually. That voice, that's like a Thanos voice.
Sensible.
Yeah.
You know, be good at Marvel.
Who?
Richard Karn.
Yeah, Richard Karn would be great.
He'd be good as Captain America's daddy.
He would be good as Captain America's daddy.
He'd be like, son, doesn't when he's skinny and scrawny.
Yeah.
And he'd just be like, son, all you got to do is try your best, and I'm always proud of you.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great.
That'd be pretty good, right?
Who's that? There's that other Richard, right? He's pretty funny.
Another funny Richard, dude. I don't know if I'm talking about
the cream of the crop.
It's the cream of the crop.
Who are you talking about, man?
Did you ever see Clifford with Martin Short?
No, I know. I know of the movie.
He played Clifford's dad.
Richard Belzer.
No, but I would love to see him in the Marvel universe too.
He would be good, bro. He'd be good as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, we're big Richard Belzer guys. Let me tell you. One, he's 6'1". Okay.
Yeah, that's a man's height.
That's a man's height, Hulk Hogan, he took liberties on him and he still came back. He bounced back and was man enough to collect a big fat check.
Yeah, I sued that piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Richard Kind.
Woo!
You can look him up, brother. You'll know him when you see him.
Richard Kind, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You know Richard Kind.
Everybody knows Richard Kind. They're laughing at you.
That ain't my kind of guy.
He was on Spin City.
Okay, dude.
He was in Mad About You with our boy Paul Reiser.
Oh yeah, Richard Kind. Yeah, he's such a side character.
Kind of a great guy. You don't think he would be cool in Marvel? He'd be like a funny guy, like kind of like Jeff Goldblum. He'd be better than Jeff Goldblum.
He'd be like a Gary Shandling was in Iron Man 2 in that kind of.
Oh yeah.
And he was great in that. Yeah, you know what? I like Richard Kind. Do not get me wrong here. I don't want to belittle. I don't want to belittle him. But I saw some Netflix trailer. I'm just like, you're not a leading guy.
Oh, is he a leading guy in some Netflix movie?
I don't fucking know. I just saw the trailer of it.
Yeah, that is disrespectful.
He's a young Sheldon alumni.
Oh, how about that? You saw young Sheldon hung out with Adnan Syed from Serial?
No. What? What sentence is this?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Who?
So there was that podcast Serial about that guy who was wrongfully convicted of murder, maybe.
Okay, right.
And then he got out of prison, and somebody posted pictures that the guy who it was about, his name was Adnan, he was hanging out with young Sheldon the other day.
With young Sheldon or regular Sheldon?
Young Sheldon.
How old's young Sheldon?
He's young. He's just a
kid, right? Like he ain't like you know.
Imagine this dude. He's like, oh, I've been in prison for the last 20 years. Like, what do I got to do when I get out? I know, hang out with young Sheldon.
I gotta meet this young Sheldon.
It's like every day. The only thing that kept me going was I thought one day I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna meet young Sheldon.
You think they got young Sheldon on at prison?
Yeah, I bet they love it in prison, dude. Like guys are like fighting over it. They're like, yo,
I want to get to the front.
They're like, get that football game off TV. I want to watch young Sheldon.
Oh man. Yeah. Well.
Man, it would be cool to be in prison sometimes, I think, just watching TV with your guys.
What?
I don't know what to tell you about that, pal.
Well, you don't think it would be cool to watch TV with your guys?
I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
No, I don't.
I mean, Tony Khan.
Did you add that one?
I added it because someone wanted it, one of our great fans.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. I'm fine with that.
Well, thank you, Franklin.
I'm fine with that.
I had Tony Khan.
Who's gonna get there?
Yeah, Tony Khan's a loser, dude.
You're down on AEW, huh?
Yeah, I'm done with wrestling.
No shit.
I don't watch wrestling no more. No, I still watch it, but I'm mad at it all the time now.
Yeah.
Because they should just have guys go out and just slam each other through tables and do big power slams.
Yeah, it is missing the big guy kind of, let's Samoa Joe,
Beverly
he's
Brothers. Yeah, he is so washed, man. That guy might as well be a dog in a bathtub because he is washed.
Yeah. Yeah, they've lost their sense. Keep it simple. It's not that confusing.
No,
big fellas, slams, jams, few wrists, a few woos, and wrap it up, homie.
At least they got Satnam Singh doing some crazy moves.
He's doing it on YouTube. That doesn't count.
Yeah, they gotta bring him up to the big show.
Yeah, they gotta bring him up.
Speaking of Big Show, they gotta have Satnam Singh versus Big Show. That's a match I want to see.
And then have them tag.
Yeah, and then have them tag against little guys and just smoosh them.
That's money. That's just free money you just gave out there.
I know. I'm coming up with good ideas this episode, man.
Yeah, you are, man.
Creeper, no. Choop, choop.
Choop, choop.
Mm-hmm. So, big man.
Yeah.
What's your movie?
Oh, man, I picked a great movie, Franklin. This is a big movie from 1998. It's called Storm Drain.
Storm Drain.
Yeah, it's a
big Storm Drain.
Big Storm Drain. 1998. What a year for film, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a movie. It's about this beautiful woman. She works in the city as a journalist.
Ooh.
And she... Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And she's walking...
I'm picturing those secretary glasses, that blazer with a little shoulder pads, Murphy Brown style.
Yep, that's right. She's played by Helen Hunt.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
This is working.
yeah, that's a beautiful woman.
That's a beautiful woman. Yeah. If it's good enough for Paul Reiser, who am I to?
Yeah, that's damn sure. So she's walking home from work one night where she's reported on the local. There was a big murder, a mafia murder, and she's walking home and it's raining like crazy, and her papers get blown out of her pocket and they go down the storm drain. And she lays down on her tummy because she's like, oh, I got to get my notes. And she lays down and she gets her arm trapped in the storm drain. So it's a movie about a lady being trapped.
Is this like Payphone that takes place only in the phone booth, like the Colin Farrell film?
Kind of, but I mean, it's like there's a little more that happens.
Oh, okay.
Because that would be boring if it was just her stuck there all.
Well,
the
I don't
time.
know. You have other things. She gets on the phone.
She does. Well, it's 1998, so they don't have cell phones. But what happens is she's laying there on her tummy, her arm's stuck in there. Someone comes along and says, "Hey, miss, do you have a problem there?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, my notes got stuck," and she can't really see who it is who she's talking to. She's laying face down, and he's like, "Oh well, you're gonna block up the storm drain. The water's gonna flood over you. You're gonna drown. I guess I should help you." And she's like, "I guess so." And then he goes like, "But why should I?" And she looks, and it's the mafia guy that she'd been writing about.
Oh, Falcone?
Yeah, it's Falcone. Carmine Falcone.
Carmine Falcone. Damn. So this is in the Batman. This is the DC movie, huh?
Yeah, she's Vicky Vale, as a matter of fact. Okay. And so so then she's like, "Oh, I guess I can let it go. We can forget about the paper, the notes, if you help me get out of here." And he's like, "Okay, good deal. I'll let you do that." And so he helps her out and she goes, "Okay, my notes are gone. Are you happy?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm happy now. That's fine. You can go home. Happy to help you." And then when she walks away at the end, she looks down at her hand, and because it had been raining, it was all wet, the ink transferred from the paper onto her hand. So she still got her notes.
Whoa, she did like a silly putty move, huh?
Yeah, she's a human silly putty.
Newspaper will do that shit.
Yeah, it will. So that was Storm Drain.
Wow.
It's only 32 minutes long.
Pretty compact film, huh?
It's a taut thriller.
Yeah, look, start to finish. This is avant-garde.
Yeah, it's a two-hander. You just got Helen Hunt, and then Carmine Falcone is played by Giovanni Ribisi.
Wow, very talented. He does that, and then he does the episode of Friends.
Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds.
He did Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, he did, and the Italian Job.
And the Italian Job. He was in an episode of the X-Files, and then he was done. He said, "No more movies for me."
Won it all, done it all. Now he played Mark Wahlberg's like crooked brother, I think, or like a crooked ally.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's like a movie of Mark Wahlberg, and he's got like a little cousin. He's like, "One last job, man. It's sure money." And the gangster he's working for is Giovanni Ribisi, I think. Yeah. This is a real movie. It's called Contraband.
Oh, Contraband.
And it's on Pluto.
Hey, he's going to be in Avatar: The Way of Water in Avatar 3.
Ribisi?
Yeah.
Wow, hey, I guess you could say Avatar 2 is Ribisi for her pleasure.
I guess you can.
You could.
Boy, it's funny. I don't think he was in Avatar. Oh, he was in Avatar 1. He's like the main guy in Avatar.
Is Giovanni Ribisi one of like the biggest movie stars and we just don't know?
Yeah, he's like one of those low key. He was in The Bad Batch. There was a movie called The Bad Batch.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking the Star Wars one. Okay.
Well, this movie sounds sick, actually.
He's in The Rum Diary.
Oh, your favorite movie.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
Check out the people who are in The Bad Batch, the movie.
Okay.
It's got Jason Momoa.
This looks fake. Go on.
Keanu, sounds like one of the movies that I like to watch. It's got Jason Momoa, Keanu Reeves, Jim Carrey, Giovanni Ribisi, and Diego Luna.
Cassian.
Yeah, Andor.
This sounds like a movie. It's like your movies.
A young woman is exiled to a desert where people deemed undesirable by the government are forced to fend for themselves. Oh man, she gets her arm cut off.
Oh, don't spoil it.
She has to just crawl on a skateboard. She has to meet a mute hermit. Where is this movie streaming? I'm gonna watch this tonight.
Is it Netflix?
Yeah, they've got everything, right?
they say they have everything.
It is on Netflix.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind.
Jason Momoa plays a character named Miami Man.
Fucking Christ. You joking me?
Diego Luna plays a character named Jimmy.
Man, the fucking fall from, the comparison of Miami Man and Jim. That is the perfect contrast of who's that?
Jason Momoa is Miami Man.
And who's the other one? Who's Diego Luna's
Luna.
Jimmy. God,
Yeah,
that's not fair. I like Diego Luna.
yeah, he would be a cool Jimmy though. I think
It's a cool Jimmy, but that's still like a big. Jason, you get to play Miami Man. He's like, yeah, right on. And he's like, and Cassian's like, what about me? He's like, Jimmy.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay.
Decent. That's a decent Cassian.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot, man. Andor was good.
you liked it. I'm glad you did. Everyone was mad at me because I said I didn't like it, and I said, hey, I'm not telling you guys not to like it. Shut up, bitch. Jeez, see, you're mad at me too.
Shut up, bitch.
Yep, look at you, mad as hell.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean it's a brave opinion to have. It's the wrong one, but it's a brave one.
Well, you know what I like in Star Wars is little guys.
And there are little guys in there.
There was what? Actually, there wasn't any little guy.
There was. If you looked in the third episode in Ferrix, the guy working the shop, he had a little guy, and they're talking about Cassian's home planet. Okay.
Well, he was like chupa chupa choo beep bleep.
Yeah. Well, there was a little guy going.
Ugh, that's one little guy
And
you
then
didn't even
Uli.
get to spend any time with.
Uli was a little guy.
Which one was it? Uli.
Uli was the old man who died in the prison. You telling me that's not a little guy?
Yeah, he was cute as a butt.
He is as cute. He's gonna pinch his cheeks and give him a Werther's original.
Yeah, I mean, all I know is that they just announced it. Mandor season 3 is coming out in March.
That's too long, man. I said it in the Discord.
I want it.
I want it now.
Yeah, I don't. What would you do to get that show now?
Anything. Quote me on that. I'm willing to do anything. I'm willing to suck the juiciest, fattest,
most yummiest,
most yummiest. That's right.
Brian Cage, dick.
Yeah, that's
I need to speak to you about whose cock my daughter's been sucking.
Brian Cage. Brian Cage, sir.
Oh man, you telling me? I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but
no. But if the option came up,
if there was a guarantee, you telling me you got the whole season on like DVD or something? You got that pack for me and me alone.
Blu-ray.
On Blu-ray, you got the Mandalorian season 3 before anybody else. All you gotta do is suck one dick,
one juicy dick,
one juicy.
You're telling me you wouldn't? Come on now.
Mason was on the Discord saying, I think I'll just wait. That's not. You got the millionaire mindset.
Yeah, haven't you ever wanted something?
We didn't take fan questions, but we reached the hour mark, man.
Yeah. Hey everybody, thank you for this news-packed episode.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for listening. We came up with Wild Hogs 2, a pretty good idea for it.
There's only like 3 questions. I think we can do it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's charge.
Okay, so this question comes from Johnny. It says, where do the Unks stand on the Giannis ladder tipping? So, bonus, how fast would Montrezl Harrell wash Giannis's brother? So, for those that don't know, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think he knocked over a ladder. Did you see any of that?
I know he like knocked a ladder over onto a guy and he got squished, right?
I don't remember, in all honesty.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm staying out of it.
I'm not a Giannis guy, and I'm not a Montrezl Harrell guy, John. So I think Montrez is in the point of his career of averaging 3 points a game. So you better be fucking tough if you're gonna suck, you know. And Giannis, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's becoming a dick now. I don't know.
Maybe, you know what? He's not the guy I used to know.
He posted a video a few years ago of like the sex dice with like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a freak in. He's like, I'm a freak in the sheets too.
It's one where it's like kiss leg
Dick.
or whatever, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we should. This is a very terrible thing to say. Get some loaded dice, very loaded horny dice, and it's all blow job. What's it gonna?
Oh boy, what am I gonna get this time? Oh jeez,
I guess it's a blow job. God, fucking help us if handlers listen.
Yeah, so that's where we stand on the Giannis ladder champion. Oh, there's a question before it. Rose Tico, and this is Champ. I know he'll yell if we don't answer.
Oh,
this
okay,
one. He says,
fair enough.
Rose Tico and Kino Loy are drowning. You can only save one. Who do you save? Kino Loy.
I don't
Rose
hate women.
So that's got nothing to do with it.
I don't hate women, so I didn't answer the question.
I would say that I don't hate women to such an extent that I'm going to give Rose Tico an honorific only most men get. She is a cuck.
You know, as somebody who doesn't hate women, I am going to rescue Kino Loy.
Yeah, because I trust that Rose Tico can swim.
I trust that Rose Tico.
In fact, I'd say, Rose Tico, you're so good at swimming. Let me make it a little more interesting for you. And I'd start just throwing like rocks down.
Oh my God! Put it in her pocket of her jumpsuit.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
I'd carry some of those Death Star.
I don't think Rose Tico deserves any hate, or at least the actress that portrayed. I think it's been
not the actress. She was fine. The character.
I don't. I think it's a slippery slope. I don't want to. This poor lady's gone through enough.
Rose Tico, you're welcome to come on our show anytime.
Sure. We also got a question a while back. I feel like we missed it. Is which uncle would survive the blip? I forgot who asked that. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was Champ. Yeah, he said which uncle would be blipped by Thanos.
You.
Well, it's 50-50 there. It's random, so we don't
know.
Buddy,
you better hope it's you because this show's not existing without me.
I think if I met Thanos, he'd think I'm a hell of a guy.
If you have to edit this fucking show...
I was telling my handler tonight that I'm pretty sure Thanos would like me if I met him.
And how did your handler respond to that?
She listened to me.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I think, yeah, my handler watched the Andor finale. Well,
yeah. Was in the room when it was on.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and that's all you can ask for, man. And that's no joke. We're lucky guys at the end of the day.
Yeah, we are because we got each other.
We got each other and handlers. All right. So, if it's you, my God, this show, the editing. I can't imagine.
Franklin, if you got blipped, I don't think I would do this show regardless. I think I would just be like, yeah, what's the point? That's a shoot, brother. I don't want a podcast if you get blipped, man.
I don't want to. That's the truth, though. But I think I have enough wherewithal to be able to edit a show and put in old clips of you.
They can't even field the Mets a team in 5 years on. Why would we even make a podcast ever again?
But I think I could withstand if I knew you were gonna come back in 5 years. I would put out enough episodes of just doctoring clips to make it seem like we're talking to each other.
You do deep fakes.
I do some deep fakes. My movie is Stormbreak.
Hey, Franklin, are you excited about Transformers.
Yeah. I think I could do that pretty well.
I urge you to.
I might. Yeah. All right. I'll do it for the Patreon.
All right.
Patreon will get a fake uncle to uncle episode.
I would love to hear that.
And if I do it, there's no stakes. I'm gonna make you edit the next episode.
Yeah, if you don't do it, you have to
suck the juiciest.
Yeah, you have to suck the juiciest dick.
No,
you have to. If you don't do it, you have to sing a funny little song about your bottom.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty equal stake.
Yeah, that's fair. When is Howard going to write a Christmas rap? This is by Mason.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess I should. I'll work on that, Mason. Thank you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So big man, give them the scoop for the next episode here.
Yeah, next episode, everybody, is just going to be just on Patreon because we realize that most of our Patreon subscribers are probably just nice rather than hungry for more content from us. But we're operating under the assumption that maybe you want a little exclusive present. So we're going to go just for Patreon for the next episode. Mm-hmm. So if you want to hear that, and you probably do, it's going to be at patreon.com/uncle2uncle. Get in there, send us a message if you're on that Discord, ask the link, if you're on the Patreon, ask for the link to the Discord. Other than that, we're not too much on Twitter these days because Franklin got killed and I don't like it no more. You can find us on Hive, though.
You're on Hive?
Yeah, I'm on Hive.
You made that great tweet about don't. Okay.
What? What did I say about
You're
it?
like, have the decency to just,
Oh, yeah. I forgot. But it's because I want to promote ourselves.
Oh, that's good on you. That's good.
Yeah. But I posted something the other day about Thanos, I think. So you can always find some Thanos-related jokes.
That's good. Yeah. So, I mean, not too difficult, guys, to find. I mean, we still have our Instagram. The Discord is there. It's very easy. You could just sign up for a month and have access to it. But, yeah, I mean, we haven't disappeared anywhere, everybody.
No, we ain't dead yet.
We ain't dead yet. I mean, we're not, not hiding, it's just, it's tough to...
Life be like that.
Life be like that sometimes. And we're a couple message board guys, so we understand the natural life cycle of social media platforms.
Yeah, that is true. We've been on enough message boards that just come and go.
Come and go, and same things with Facebook and MySpace and Instant Messenger. That these things have a cycle, and it's not a matter of
You don't got to be brokenhearted about it.
No. But you could still find us easily.
Yeah. And beyond that, I guess...
I called your show. Ha! So guess what? Goodbye!